Hello, everybody. My name is Tibby, and I decided to take a second and to really give some respect to Robert Kirkland because I've really enjoyed what he's done with Invincible. When I was a kid, I tried to get into The Walking Dead, but I really didn't like it. And watching the Escape podcast recently, I was actually pretty blown away by how cool the guy was and the fact that he was the writer of both series. So I figured I'd give some respect to him and admit that the second coming of Conquest genuinely disturbed me. Um, I'll be one of the first people to tell you I only originally watched Invincible for the Viltrumites. Season 1 is the best superhero season of any comic book stuff I've really ever seen. But as the show went on, I really got to respect characters like Mark, Eve, Rex, Cecil, Battle Beast, Alan, and Tech Jacket, Oliver, even Rex. But I originally didn't realize how much of a spoiler Omni-Man killing the Guardians really was. But at the same time, how else was I going to see it? It was just a random video that I clicked on, and I wasn't really subscribed to anything. But after I did, I really appreciated Mark's family after season 1. Again, I've got a lot of interest in Battle Beast, and admittedly, Cecil pissed me off like from the beginning, but the man's right. He's someone that we really need. Now let's fast forward to season 4, episode 5, and our heroes have not only just had great world building, giving a variety of emotions to feel, to only have their ship blown up at the start of the mission causing absolute confusion. I had no idea what was going on, but as soon as the Viltrumites showed up and having Conquest in the group genuinely made me worry about almost everybody, especially Oliver. Omni-Man's faults have really been hammered home here, especially like just for the core audience and how much it changed from the comics. Like it's just, oh my god, they delivered it much better. And we all know right now Oliver is way too over his head for a fight with Zod, Conquest, and Lucan. I think the gender change for Tech Jacket was the correct choice because the previous character looked way too much like Mark. She's still clearly just as strong, and it's good comedic relief with Alan the Alien, which is Seth Rogen. During the confrontation, I could really feel things stacking up, especially after Oliver was struck by Lucan, couldn't breathe, and was pretty much saved by Nolan and finally took his advice to get to the planet next to them and get some air. With the nature of the show, you understand that anything can happen. Now, seeing Conquest appear behind Oliver was a great money shot, but I barely had time to worry because Mark blitzkrieg Conquest so fast I had the same reaction as Oliver. I was like, what the hell was that? Mark then declares Conquest wasn't going to breathe again, and I actually thought, oh, he's just not going to let go, and he didn't. Every single punch from Conquest worried me. Man to man, I was so invested, edge of my seat, my eyes glued, because I could not believe the situation they were in. It was just fucking beautiful, and watching Conquest slam Mark around the planet, I was just dumbfounded. Having already lost an eye, a thumb, the moment you see him purple in the face was just another brilliant factor in making us understand how incredibly fucked this situation is, all because of Cecil. My favorite part of this fight probably isn't what you think, but it's right before Mark spits out Conquest's finger. You can see Oliver flying around in a random direction, looking for any sign of Mark on a random planet where they can just be fucking anywhere. And in the finest fashion, Nolan flies up behind his son, grabs his arm, and just says, Oliver, you're okay? Where's Mark? The absolute urgency, Nolan to have been possibly circling the planet as fast as he could, amplified this entire scenario for me. And after that, and after what happened, after that is actually, it was just genuinely disturbing and hard to watch. So hats off for the Conquest rematch, and hats off to Robert Kirkland, and I have such a new respect for this show. Thank you for your time.
Pitiful. It's time.
You cannot penetrate my suit. Please don't do that.
My turn now.
You are damaging my suit.
You're fighting just to be a dick. Careful. Go time.